Bill O'Reilly here, Friday, May 1st, 2020. You are listening to the O'Reilly Update. Here's what's happening today in America. The number of confirmed cases of COVID has passed 1 million in the USA this week, leaving more than 60,000 Americans dead in less than 2 months. That's more fatalities for Americans than in the Vietnam War. A recent study from Governor Cuomo's office in New York shows that nearly a quarter of all city residents possess antibodies related to the contagion, meaning about 2 million New York City people have likely contracted COVID. But they did not have symptoms, and that's frightening. Also this week, European nations like Austria, Germany, Italy, as well as some states in the Union here, have announced plans to reopen segments of the economy. In California, Governor Newsom believes it might be possible for students to return to public schools in July. Georgia, relaxing social distancing restrictions today, permitting hair salons, bowling alleys, gyms, even tattoo parlors to begin serving customers. Florida, allowing residents and tourists to return to beaches. Towns like Jacksonville, inviting folks to soak up the rays as long as they remain 6 feet apart. That rule applies to the sand as well. You got to keep your blanket apart from the other folks. Other states easing restrictions: Tennessee, Oklahoma, South Carolina, Mississippi, Montana, and Colorado. In Texas, shoppers can now purchase items through Retail to Go, a new policy permitting stores to sell items curbside. Some health experts say reopening the American economy too soon will cause a jump in virus infections later in the summer. But again, that is speculation. Also, psychiatrists say Americans are facing a growing health crisis because of all the isolation. Doctors warn the current lockdown, coupled with unemployment, financial instability, and staying inside, can spark suicide, alcoholism, other long-term problems for millions of Americans, although suicide is not a long-term problem. You're dead. Again, speculation from the psychiatrist, but this time it's based on initial evidence. In a moment, listeners sound off. Right back. You know me as a news guy, but today I'm a science guy. I've accumulated my share of aches and pains over the years, which started my quest for a natural solution. I found it in Omega XL. The stuff works, and it has 30 years of research to prove it. Omega XL is a powerful natural anti-inflammatory supplement that helps relieve joint and muscle pain. There's nothing like it. Omega XL has health benefits way beyond joint comfort. Here's another reason I take Omega XL. Research shows that it can rebalance inflammation in the body and promote a healthy immune system, vitally important. So, please do 2 things today for yourself. Stay close to your loved ones and order Omega XL, the supplement that can deliver pain relief while improving your overall health. Order now and get a second bottle absolutely free of charge. Please go to omegaxl.com/bill. That's Omega, the letters XL.com/bill. Time now for the O'Reilly Update message of the day. Listeners, sound off. If you would like to have your letter read on Coast to Coast Radio, bill@BillO'Reilly.com. bill@BillO'Reilly.com. Stephen in Miami, Florida. O'Reilly, you asked if you should lay off criticizing the media. Absolutely not. You are doing a great service to the American people by calling out their BS and providing honest and accurate news. Like the old saying goes, evil thrives when good people do nothing. Well, I don't know if the media can be described as evil, Steve. It is certainly misguided, and it is certainly not doing what it should do, which is look for the truth. Evil, some of them, not going to name names because I'd wind up in court, but some of them but most are weak, and they do what their corporate masters tell them to do. William in Durham, New Hampshire. Bill, when you show people on the beach in California, protesters in Michigan, or people attending a funeral in New York City, what you call anarchy, patriots call civil disobedience against would-be tyrants overstepping their authority. Well, if you want to spin it like it's civil disobedience, William, I don't have a problem with that. That's an opinion, and you certainly have a right to hold it. But all of the things that you mentioned, as I reported, are under the category of anarchy. Anarchy means defiance of government orders. That's anarchy. Now, you can defy it because you're a criminal, or you can defy it because you're a patriot. All right, certainly we saw that in the Revolutionary War as the patriots defied the crown in London. But you got to think about it, because some of the orders, the public health orders, are not pernicious. So you got to think about it hard. But I do respect dissent. Ron in Savannah, Georgia. How do we reconcile the idea that Wall Street is benefiting from the crisis and will likely see big bonuses this year, while small business has been forced to shut down? Well, I'm not sure that Wall Street is benefiting. I mean, the market crashed. I don't know anything about bonuses. I know there's a lot of trading, and that could lead to some reward for brokers, but I think you're ahead of yourself, Ron. Now, as far as small business, yeah, it's bad. And all Americans should try to help them out. I know I am. I'm buying as much small business stuff as I can buy. Nelson in Newark, New Jersey asks, are there any updates on the Durham report? That is the Justice Department report looking into FBI corruption in the Russian collusion fiasco. I think the report will be issued in early summer. I don't have any confirmation of that, but that's what I'm hearing. And people are asking, are there going to be indictments? People like James Comey going to get arrested and charged? I don't know. And I'm not going to speculate. I'm Bill O'Reilly, and I put that message together. For more news analysis, please visit BillO'Reilly.com for honest and incisive pandemic coverage. In a moment, something you might not know. It is no surprise that current events might be contributing to stress and sleep deprivation. Let Ebb help. Ebb is the first and only wearable, drug-free solution to calm and quiet your mind. Ebb applies precise and continuous cooling to your forehead, promoting the natural onset of sleep. Ebb Sleep is designed to work with your natural rhythms to allow you to get into a deep sleep more quickly. Ebb Sleep understands the uncertainty you may be experiencing and wants to help. My listeners can save $25 by using promo code BILL. Try Ebb risk-free 60 nights to confirm it's the solution you've been looking for. What a great deal. Please go to tryebb.com/Bill. Let Ebb help you get the sleep you need and remove any risk. That's tryebb.com/Bill. Try ebb.com/Bill. Get the sleep you need. Order today. Now, the O'Reilly Update brings you something you might not know. It's May 1st, and in many parts of the world, they are celebrating May Day, also known as International Workers' Day. If you feel like that has a communist overtone, you'd be correct. The holiday was first declared in Paris in 1889 by a gathering of different groups called the International Socialist Conference. Today, people in more than 60 countries hit the streets to celebrate May Day. It's a very important event, especially in Cuba. May 1st, 1961. Fresh off America's failure at the Bay of Pigs in Cuba, an emboldened Fidel Castro used May Day to address a crowd of loyal followers. The message? Cuba is communist. And by the way, no more elections, no freedom of speech or religion, no freedom, period. Happy May Day, everyone. Castro also had a few words for the President of the United States. Quote, "If Mr. Kennedy does not like socialism, we do not like imperialism. We do not like capitalism," unquote, from Castro. During his 50 years in power, dictator for life Fidel was responsible for countless human rights violations, including forced labor camps, political repression, executions, and censorship on every level. Communism hasn't exactly flourished in Cuba. Salaries can amount to less than $1 a day. Historians believe tens of thousands of Cubans have been killed by the government. Despite the many failures of Marxism throughout history, there are still 5 communist nations in the world: Laos, China, Vietnam, North Korea, and Cuba, plus socialist governments in Africa and the Middle East. And here's something else you might not know. While May Day is the creation of international socialists, its roots are actually right here in the USA. The date May 1st was chosen to commemorate the so-called Haymarket Affair. In 1886, a bomb exploded during labor protests in Chicago, sparking a riot that killed 8. The event, the Haymarket Affair, is seen as a landmark moment for workers' rights around the globe. For all you communists out there, Viva Fidel. Back after this. There are thousands of abandoned animals in the USA that need our help. I am partnering with Delta Rescue, the largest no-kill care-for-life animal sanctuary in the world. Founded by actor Leo Grillo, who left Hollywood to devote his life to saving abandoned animals, Delta Animal Sanctuary is a one-of-a-kind rescue unit. They are staffed by trained attendants who look after each animal, providing them water, treats, toys, and affection. Support Delta Rescue and put your legacy to work. Each life-saving gift helps Delta fulfill their mandate to rescue and care for animals. Request a free estate planning package at deltarescue.org/bill. For a limited time, please watch The Rescuer for free only at deltarescue.org/bill. The Rescuer is an award-winning documentary about Grillo's 2-year rescue of a family of 21 dogs abandoned in the wilderness. deltarescue.org/bill. Thank you for listening to the O'Reilly Update. I am Bill O'Reilly. No spin, just facts, and always looking out for you.